Zhang Linghe's viral moment at Gucci Cruise 2027 that changed everything. Zhang Linghe's name is certainly familiar in the Asian entertainment world, but that night, something was different. The aura he exuded felt more mature, more measured, as if his long journey in the drama industry had shaped him into a figure now seen not only as an actor, but also as a new symbol of shifting cultural influence. The Gucci Cruise 2027 show itself was touted from the start as one of the most influential fashion shows of the decade. However, few could have predicted that a single presence would dominate the global conversation, surpassing even the runway collections. As Zhang Linghe walked the red carpet, cameras followed his every move. He walked calmly, yet his every step seemed to be orchestrated by the rhythm of public attention. Photographers, who usually compete for the best angle, instead seemed to be vying for the same moment, capturing the most natural expression of a star at the peak of the global spotlight. Meanwhile, Gucci's latest collection remained resplendent, with its experimental and elegant signature. But that night, many eyes weren't just focused on the runway models' outfits, but also on how Asian celebrity guests were beginning to become a key part of the global fashion narrative. International media outlets began to react quickly. Within minutes, clips of Zhang Linghe's arrival spread across various platforms. Weibo was immediately a trending topic, while Instagram and Twitter featured clips of the video, which were repeatedly replayed by major fashion accounts. TikTok didn't miss a beat, making the moment one of the day's most viral highlights. This phenomenon wasn't just about one individual, but about how the public perception of Asian stars on the global stage was beginning to shift. Zhang Linghe wasn't simply an invited guest, but a representative of a new generation of actors capable of simultaneously transcending the boundaries of the entertainment and fashion industries. Among the throng of international celebrities, several big names were seen reaching out to chat or take photos. However, the crowd around Zhang Linghe grew denser, not because she sought out the crowd, but because the crowd itself was moving toward her. Fans outside the venue also felt the domino effect of the moment. The cheers, shouts, and signs of support that had been present since the beginning of the event grew even more lively as news of her presence spread. Even those watching online felt the same intensity through their small screens. In various media footage, several global celebrities were seen observing Zhang Linghe's presence with curious expressions. It wasn't just curiosity, but also a tacit acknowledgement that there was a different energy that couldn't be ignored. Amidst all the attention, Zhang Linghe maintained a relatively calm demeanor. She didn't overdo her gestures or seek out the cameras, but that was precisely what strengthened her image. In the world of fashion and entertainment, such composure sometimes speaks louder than words. The Gucci Cruise 2027 event was designed as a confluence of art, fashion, and global pop culture. But what happened that night revealed another dimension: how Asian celebrities are no longer mere accessories, but central to the global narrative itself. Tian Xiwei's name was once again drawn into public conversation, given how the two had previously been frequently in the spotlight thanks to the success of their dramas together in public perception. Although no official relationship was confirmed off-screen, the two's dynamic remained a constant topic of discussion online. However, that night, the main focus remained on how Zhang Linghe stood out as a figure experiencing a surge in global attention. Discussion about her was no longer limited to drama fans, but also spread to the fashion community, international media, and even entertainment industry analysts. Some fashion observers noted that moments like this marked a significant shift. The lines between actor, fashion icon, and global influencer were becoming increasingly blurred. Zhang Linghe was one of the most visible examples of this transformation. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere off-camera was said to be much more intense. Brief interactions, quick conversations, and requests for photos from various parties created a nearly non-stop atmosphere throughout the event. As the night drew to a close and the lights slowly dimmed, the impact of her presence only intensified. Video footage continued to circulate, discussions continued to unfold, and public interpretations broadened. Everyone had their own perspective on what they had witnessed that night. Ultimately, Gucci Cruise 2027 was not just a fashion showcase, but also a symbolic showcase for how the worlds of entertainment and fashion are now more closely intertwined than ever. And amidst it all, Zhang Linghe stood as a focal point that was hard to ignore. The moment will be remembered not just as an appearance at a prestigious event, but as part of a larger shift in the global pop culture landscape. A night that demonstrated how a single presence can change the course of global conversation, without even having to utter a single word. In the days since the event, the reverberation of Zhang Linghe's presence has not subsided. Brief clips that initially circulated only among fans have now made their way to international entertainment media outlets, demonstrating how a single red carpet moment can transform into a global conversation that outlasts the event itself. Several fashion portals have begun to take this phenomenon more seriously, not only from the perspective of an actor's popularity, but also from an industry perspective. They highlight how Zhang Linghe has managed to break into a space previously dominated by Western faces at events like Gucci Cruise 2027, making her one of the most talked about Asian figures of the event. On platforms like Weibo and X, Twitter, fan analysis has expanded. It's no longer just admiring comments, but also detailed discussions of Zhang Linghe's expressions, gait, and even her outfit choices that evening. Each frame of the video is replayed repeatedly, as if the public is trying to capture something they may have missed in the first few seconds of her appearance. Meanwhile, in the fashion world, some analysts say that the emergence of figures like Zhang Linghe marks a new chapter in global brand strategy. Fashion houses like Gucci are now not only selling collections, but also building cultural narratives involving stars from various global entertainment industries, including Asian dramas and films that are gaining global popularity. Tian Xiwei's name has resurfaced in online discussions, especially as the public continues to associate Zhang Linghe's popularity with the success of the drama project they once starred in. Despite the different contexts, their dynamic remains part of a larger conversation about how on-screen chemistry can impact the international stage. Some Asian entertainment media outlets have even begun comparing this moment to the presence of other major actors at previous fashion events. However, what sets it apart is the intensity of the simultaneous virality that occurred across multiple countries, not just in East Asia, but also in Europe and America, demonstrating its expanding reach. Among fans, various emotional interpretations have emerged. Some see Zhang Linghe as a representative of the success of the Asian drama industry, which is now increasingly recognized globally, while others see her as a symbol of her transition from a young actor to a global icon ready to compete on a much larger stage. Interestingly, many observers noted that the most powerful moment occurred not when she walked the red carpet, but when she simply stood still among the crowd of celebrities. In that stillness, a sense of visual dominance was created that was difficult to explain, as if the entire space was subconsciously oriented toward her. As this viral effect continued, a question began to emerge in various online discussions. Was this simply a fleeting moment fueled by the hype of a major event, or the beginning of Zhang Linghe's new position within the broader and more sustainable global entertainment industry? And when the spotlight finally faded, what remained wasn't just a viral video or a media headline, but a long-running conversation about influence, culture, and the future of Asian stars on the international stage. The world may have forgotten the details of the event, but not the impression Zhang Linghe left, a brief moment that felt like the beginning of a much larger chapter.